Welcome to Coin Collector's World, where every coin holds a secret, every design carries a story, and every collector dreams of that one discovery that changes everything. Today, we're going to talk about a small but mighty piece of American history, the United States of America 1 penny from the year 2001 with the D mint mark. At first glance, this coin might look ordinary, something you could find in your pocket change or tucked away in an old drawer. But what if I told you that this little penny could be worth a small fortune? The 2001 D Lincoln penny is one of those coins that doesn't attract much attention at first. It's small, brown, and familiar, a coin that millions of people handle every single day without thinking twice. But beneath that simple copper color lies a story that has fascinated coin collectors all over the world. To understand why, we need to take a closer look at where it came from, what it represents, and what makes certain 2001 D pennies so valuable today. This penny was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the busiest and most important minting facilities in the United States. Every year, the Denver Mint produces millions of coins that circulate throughout the country. The mint mark D, located just below the year 2001 on the obverse side of the coin, identifies its origin. The obverse side features the timeless image of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that has been on the penny since 1909, honoring the man who led America through its darkest days and helped shape its modern identity. The reverse side of the coin displays the famous Lincoln Memorial. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, an incredible detail considering the size of the coin. Around it, the words United States of America, e pluribus unum, and 1 cent serve as reminders of national pride, unity, and freedom. But what truly excites collectors are the imperfections, the rare minting errors that occur when something goes slightly wrong during the coin's production. These small differences can make a world of difference in value. Some 2001 D pennies show doubling on the inscriptions like Liberty or In God We Trust. Others may have slight shifts or off-center strikes that make them appear unique. A few even show weak strikes where parts of the design are missing, or planchet errors where the coin was struck on the wrong metal blank. Each of these errors turns an ordinary coin into a collector's prize. The rarity of these variations means that even though millions of 2001 D pennies were made, only a few rare examples exist that are truly valuable. The thrill of finding one keeps collectors searching tirelessly. They examine thousands of coins, hoping that one day they'll come across the elusive piece with that special characteristic. Imagine this. You're sorting through your old coins, maybe looking for something nostalgic or saving up some change. Suddenly, you notice something slightly different about a penny from 2001. The lettering looks doubled, or the strike seems a bit off. That moment of realization sends a chill down your spine because you might just be holding a coin worth far more than its face value. Coin collecting is often described as a mix of history, art, and luck. Each coin has seen countless hands, traveled through different states, stores, and generations. Some have been kept safe in coin albums for years, while others have been forgotten in dusty jars. Yet, through it all, they've carried pieces of history, silently waiting for someone to recognize their worth. The 2001 D penny also represents a time of transition in U.S. coinage. During this period, the U.S. Mint had shifted fully to using zinc-based planchets coated with copper, moving away from the earlier bronze compositions. These subtle material differences sometimes led to slight changes in the coin's look, color, and even weight, all factors that coin experts take into account when studying and grading coins. Grading, of course, is another key element in determining a coin's value. Coins are carefully examined for their condition, shine, sharpness, and presence of any marks. A 2001 D penny in uncirculated or mint condition is already more desirable to collectors. But when that same coin also carries a unique error, its value can soar beyond imagination. The joy of coin collecting isn't only in the money, it's in the discovery. It's about finding beauty in something as small as a penny and realizing that it carries stories from the past. It's about connecting with history, learning about minting processes, and sharing that excitement with others. Each coin is a time capsule, a silent witness to years gone by, economies that changed, and people who lived before us. The next time you receive a penny in your change, take a moment to look at it. Check the date. Look closely at the mint mark under the year. If it says 2001 with a D mark, hold it up to the light and examine it carefully. You never know what you might find. That single coin in your hand might just be the one rare piece collectors have been searching for across the world. And now, the most exciting part, the reason so many collectors are fascinated by this small yet powerful coin. The rarest known 2001 D Lincoln penny has been recorded to sell for $12,000. Today, we explore the fascinating and valuable world of the 2008 D United States Lincoln penny, a coin that proves that even the smallest treasures can hide in plain sight. The Lincoln cent has been one of the most recognized coins in American history. Introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, it has remained in circulation for more than a century. Over the years, billions of these pennies have been struck, but not all of them are the same. Every now and then, one stands out, and when that happens, collectors start to take notice. The 2008 D penny is a special case. It was minted in Denver, as shown by the small letter D under the year on the front of the coin. Millions of these coins were produced that year, but only a handful have become truly famous. Why? Because some of them carry rare characteristics, minting errors, and near-perfect conditions that make them stand out in the numismatic world. To the average person, it might look like any other penny you find in your wallet or change jar. But when examined closely, especially under a magnifying glass, some of these coins reveal features that are far from ordinary. A tiny imperfection, a double die, a misaligned strike, or even a slightly different metallic tone, these are the tiny clues that turn a common penny into a collector's dream. Collectors and graders have spent years studying small variations like these. For the 2008 D Lincoln penny, certain versions have shown exceptional quality and luster, the bright red copper shine that collectors call red uncirculated. These coins are often found in mint sets or discovered by pure luck, having never been used or circulated. Their color and flawless design make them extremely desirable, but the true excitement comes from the rare minting errors that occurred during the production process. A slight double die on the lettering, a small misalignment of the design, or a distinctive crack in the die that leaves a raised line on the coin, all these imperfections, which would seem like flaws, actually increase a coin's value dramatically. For collectors, these differences are what make each coin unique, a small piece of history frozen in metal. Imagine this for a moment. You're cleaning your desk, you open an old drawer, and among a few dusty coins, you find a penny from 2008 with a small D mark under the date. You hold it up to the light. It glows with a reddish shine, almost untouched by time. You start to wonder, could this be one of those valuable ones everyone talks about? You grab a magnifying glass, take a closer look, and suddenly you realize you might be holding something worth far more than a single cent. That's the kind of thrill that drives the world of coin collecting, the possibility that an ordinary object could hold extraordinary value. And the 2008 D penny is one of those coins that keeps collectors excited, searching, and hopeful. Experts say that the value of any coin depends on three main things: rarity, condition, and demand. The 2008 D penny ticks all three boxes for certain examples. Its rarity comes from specific mint errors or limited flawless pieces that still retain their original shine. Its condition plays a massive role. Coins graded by professional services as MS, mint state, are the ones that fetch high prices. And as more collectors hunt for these coins, the demand continues to grow. Over the years, stories have surfaced about people who accidentally found these pennies and were shocked by their value. Some collectors discovered them inside sealed mint rolls, others in pocket change. It's an incredible reminder that treasures can still be found in everyday life. In perfect condition, with the right minting details and a flawless surface, one 2008 D Lincoln penny has sold for an unbelievable price of $4,000. Just think about that, a single penny, worth only 1 cent when it was made, later valued at $4,000. That's the magic of numismatics, the art of coin collecting, where knowledge, patience, and curiosity can lead to incredible discoveries. But the story doesn't end there. For many collectors, the joy isn't only in the money, it's in the history. Each penny carries a small piece of America's past. From the image of Abraham Lincoln, symbolizing leadership and freedom, to the Lincoln Memorial on the back, representing unity and remembrance. The design of this coin connects generations of Americans. Even though the penny seems small, it represents something powerful: the journey of a nation, the memory of a great leader, and the idea that value isn't always about size or appearance. It's about rarity, story, and discovery. So, next time you're counting your change, don't ignore the pennies. Look closely at the date. Check the mint mark. Examine the shine. You never know when you might come across a coin that could surprise you. That small copper coin in your hand might just be one of those rare 2008 Lincoln pennies that collectors dream about. The world of coins is full of hidden treasures waiting to be found, and every collector knows that even the simplest coin can hold a secret. The 2008 penny proves that value doesn't always come from what we expect. Sometimes it comes from what we overlook. So keep your eyes open, your curiosity alive, and your passion strong. Because one day, when you least expect it, a coin worth $4,000 might just be waiting for you. This is Coin Collector's World, reminding you that every coin has a story, every story has a mystery, and every mystery might just be worth a fortune. Stay curious, keep collecting, and never stop searching for the hidden treasures around you. Today's story is about a small, simple, and often overlooked coin, the 1982 no mint mark United States 1 penny. It looks ordinary, but what if I told you that this little copper coin could be worth an unbelievable amount of money? Stay with me till the end, because this is one coin story that could change the way you look at your spare change forever. The year 1982 marked a major turning point for the United States penny. That year, the U.S. Mint decided to switch from making pennies out of solid copper to a cheaper material, zinc, coated with a thin layer of copper. This might sound like a small change, but it created one of the most fascinating and confusing years in U.S. coin history. In 1982 alone, there were 7 different variations of the 1-cent coin, some made of copper, some of zinc, some from the Philadelphia Mint, and some from Denver. Now, this is where things get really interesting. Among these variations lies a special penny that has captured the attention of coin collectors all over the world, the 1982 no mint mark penny. Most pennies with no mint mark were made in Philadelphia, and usually, that would make them common. But not this time. Due to the mint's transition between copper and zinc, a few coins slipped through the cracks. Pennies that were supposed to be made of zinc were instead struck from copper planchets. Those are the rare treasures everyone is searching for today. Imagine this: you're holding a simple penny from 1982, no mint mark under the date, and you wonder if it's one of the valuable ones. How can you tell? The secret is in the weight. A copper penny weighs about 3.1 grams, while the newer zinc ones weigh around 2.5 grams. That tiny difference in weight could mean the difference between 1 cent and thousands of dollars. If your 1982 penny without a mint mark weighs 3.1 grams, it might be one of those rare copper pieces that can make any collector's heart race. Collectors and experts have been hunting for these coins for years. Many people have searched through their jars, drawers, and old collections just to find this elusive penny. And a few lucky ones did. In fact, when one of these rare 1982 no mint mark copper pennies appeared at an auction in nearly flawless condition, it shocked everyone. The bids climbed higher and higher until the final sale price left everyone speechless. A simple 1-cent coin, something people overlook every day, was sold for an astonishing $54,000. Think about that for a moment: a coin worth just a penny when it was made, now valued at $54,000. It's the kind of story that reminds us why coin collecting is so thrilling. Sometimes, history hides in plain sight. Every scratch, every detail, every small difference can tell a story that connects the past to the present, and sometimes, that story is worth a fortune. So, the next time you come across an old penny, don't ignore it. Pick it up, check the date, and look closely under the number. If it's from 1982 and has no mint mark, take the time to weigh it. You never know, you could be holding the next great discovery, a coin that collectors would pay thousands to own. Thank you for watching Coin Collector's World. If you love learning about rare coins, hidden treasures, and valuable finds, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video with other collectors. Remember, treasures are all around us. Sometimes, they're hiding in your pocket, the rare 1982 no-mint Mark I penny has been known to sell for an incredible amount, $54,000.